said 20 on the phone.
Dude, I don't know. Sammy got upset with how many times like you're watching Oppenheimer again. I'm like, yeah, I like this movie. And then another night she did the same exact thing. You're watching it again. I can't get off. I can't. I was thinking about it.
Did you wait for her to go to sleep to watch the sex scene?
She is hot.
I got a hot take for you, just if you want. I think sex
broke
scenes in
during
movies
the
are
scene. They were stuck
overrated.
there frozen for a little bit of time.
Are you serious? What's her name?
That's
Margot Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
Lawrence Pugh?
Lawrence. Yeah.
Florence. I thought you said Lawrence. I was like, why is she named after her? It sounded like you said Lawrence. I'm sorry. When you said Lawrence Pugh, I was like, man, she's got a
Tropic Thunder joke right here.
Oh, Florence. We are live on BAF. We got my fellow buddy Goot, and we got my fellow buddy Burley here as we are about to talk about our little hot take on the big hit. Is this the big hit of the year? Was this?
Of course it is.
Yeah. Until Doomsday comes out, yeah.
I think Doomsday is going to prevail. I think that's just going to fucking prevail. I'm not going to lie.
How much has Obsession made so far?
I don't know. You have to look that up. But we're doing a hot take on the Odyssey while he's looking that up. I'm going to do the little notes that I have here for it. So let's see. Christopher Nolan's epic adaptation of Homer, July 17th, 2026, which was actually last Friday. The director is Christopher Nolan. His filmography, his movies that he has done is the following: Memento, Insomnia, Batman Begins, one of my personal favorites, The Prestige, Dark Knight, Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, Interstellar, one of my all-time favorites, Dunkirk, Tenet. Did you guys like Tenet?
No.
See, apparently that's
everybody's cool
hated.
Looking.
It's a cool concept. He tried to blend Memento, but like not going backwards, but them going backwards, but not the movie keep going forward, and the whole time donut.
It was cool looking.
Yeah,
I've watched it. It's the only Christopher Nolan film I've only watched. I think I've watched once. I tried watching it a second time and I didn't finish it again. I will watch it again because I got to figure out why it just, to me, it's just not a popular one from Christopher Nolan. Then he prevailed with Oppenheimer, and then we have the Odyssey. The budget of this movie was, go ahead.
So correction. So the big box office so far is Obsession. So far it's made $442.6 million worldwide.
The movie's that big?
It's huge. It was on the for a while.
The budget isn't that big of that movie from what I heard.
750,000.
Oh wow! So that's one of the small. That's not even. It's under $1 million. That's crazy. I'm gonna watch it. I haven't, so I went ahead and bought it to check it out.
I just watched it. It was fantastic. I was blown away. I was sucked in. It is that good.
Is it worth me staying up late to watch it tonight?
Yes, you will be very excited to do that.
Well, I'm gonna give it a chance. I want to watch the Backrooms more. I'm actually more interested in that one because the trailer
Backrooms is very good. Saw that in theaters. It was fantastic. It's a psychological mind fuck. It's worth it.
Yeah, and those are always good to watch. The budget of this movie was $250 million. This is Nolan's most expensive film to date. The opening weekend for this was $124.5 million worldwide, $64.1 million, and the amount that it's made worldwide is $282.5 million altogether. The Rotten Tomato score for this movie, critical, 94%, audience score, 97%. That's some top numbers for Rotten Tomatoes right there, so that's pretty crazy. The main cast of this movie is Matt Damon as Odysseus. We got Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya. That's how you say it? I think so.
Zendaya. I call her hot as fuck.
She's overrated, in my opinion.
Oh, fuck off, dude. This podcast is over, dude. Yeah, we're done.
She's overrated. Then we got Lupita Nyong, if I said that right. Charlize Theron, John Bernthal, Punisher. Then we got John Leguizamo and Ellen Page. Ellen Page. People like to say Ellen. People like to see Elliot. So it's
all hail Elliot, dude.
Has anybody done a wellness check on her? Is she okay? Or him? Is he okay?
Dude's jacked.
No,
dude's
he's not.
jacked.
How tall is he?
Doesn't matter.
5'4" or something like that. And I'm sorry,
smaller than that, dude. I
seeing
think he's
him
short.
run in the desert. Like, I'm sorry, in the beginning scene, because he was in the first scene of the movie. It was really funny watching him run. It was really funny watching him.
5'1".
He's 5'1". There is a cast picture where it shows the whole cast and him in there, and he's just like a little dwarf compared to everybody else. And I think everybody knows the controversy about this movie because everybody thought that he was casted as Achilles. Wasn't the case. He wasn't cast Achilles. Achilles is not even in this movie because Achilles isn't part of the Odyssey. He's part of the Iliad. But the role that he did in this movie was a scene that Achilles was supposed to be in, but they replaced him with, what was the name, Goot?
Sinon?
Sinon.
Sinon.
Yeah, where basically they talked to the underworld because originally they talked to Achilles in the underworld, and that part was taken out and then brought him in there because of the whole deal with Robert Pattinson's character and everything else, and kind of replaced him. So really, he did. That's why the whole controversy where they thought he's Achilles, he really was playing Achilles' role, but not Achilles' character, that different character, which is in a different book of the epic cycle because the Iliad is in the beginning, the Odyssey is a little in the bottom. There's like 2 or 3 books between that are written by different authors, not Homer. So that's the reason they took a character from one of those books and put it in the underworld sequence. So because Achilles was supposed to come back and say, I wish I was a beggar, basically, that I didn't want to be what I was. I wish I was a beggar. But yeah, that's just some things that I found I did some research on. So that's the whole controversy. But he was in the movie for maybe like 10 minutes throughout the whole movie.
That's what I had a buddy of mine give me a whole, like, they ruined the story. I'm like, something that didn't really happen, dog.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Go on living your life. I hope it's okay.
Yeah. I always ask everybody, hey, did you like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And they're like, yeah. And they don't realize. And I'm like, yeah, there was no Greeks in that one either, bud. Yeah. And that's all about the Odyssey. That's literally the Odyssey.
Troy had the same thing, but also you got to think of John Wayne as Genghis Khan what was it, Genghis Khan?
We approve of that, sir.
Huh?
We approve of that, Pilgrim. You can't see what I'm doing, but imagine it.
Yeah, there's a lot of whole controversies and everything else in this movie, but to me, it didn't really take away from the movie. I was very surprised because we all watched this at the same. Well, you guys both saw this earlier because I saw this on Sunday.
This twice already.
Yeah, I saw it opening day. You saw it the night before.
I saw it the night before, then opening day on IMAX. And then I'm going to see it again this weekend with the kids.
So you're going to see it third time. So that's how much this movie means to you if you're seeing it 3 times.
Yeah.
I found out I really fucked up. I should have went and saw it in 70 millimeter because there's only, I think, either 41 or 14 theaters that have 70 millimeter IMAXs. They don't make them anymore. They have to repair them or some shit like that have them in America. And I have one in Houston. I should have went and did that, but I just went and saw it in regular IMAX.
Wasn't The Hateful Eight filmed in 7 millimeter or 70 millimeter?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it played in, and I believe the extended cut played in that theater that they have on Netflix because The Hateful Eight is actually extended on Netflix. I don't know if you knew that, Burley.
I didn't. Well, yeah, I've seen that. Didn't they break it up into almost like episodes?
They broke it into like 3 or 4 episodes. Version.
Yeah.
That's the extended cut.
Yes, but the 70 millimeter version was still extended than the theatrical edition. Well, they're both theatrical, but I mean, what I'm saying is that when you watch it on the 70, they had some added scenes. So maybe the extended cut added even more scenes to it or something like that. It's like a Roadhouse cut. Roadhouse. I think that's what it's called because I think they did that for. Was it no? It's called Roadhouse. Like Kingdom of Heaven did the same thing. I might be wrong, but that's what I thought it was. I thought it was Roadhouse. Roadhouse. Going to kick out. Round kick.
So there's 24 true 70 millimeter.
I knew it was a small number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any in Virginia?
Do you want to drive to Chantilly?
Chantilly's ain't far from me. That's maybe like 40 minutes away from me.
That's the Air and Space Museum, baby.
Really?
Shout out. Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
That theater's fantastic.
That is correct. I'm glad you told me that. I'm going to have to check out, see if there are any good movies playing in that theater. That would be great to see.
Always good movies playing there. That's why I saw Batman, The Dark Knight.
Fast and the Furious coming back. Come on.
Prestige is coming back, baby. I'm more excited for that.
Dude, didn't you say that there was a Batman movie, an animated movie that was coming out that you really wanted to see?
Yes, this is my my top 5 anticipated movies. It's the Dark Knight Returns. Wait, no.
I saw it on the Apple TV movie releases, and it said it was an R-rated Batman movie.
Sorry.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's available, I think, in a week or two digital. That's why I was wondering if that was the one you were anticipating.
Well, yes.
Okay, so
that's a story.
This isn't the first R-rated Batman, right?
What was that?
This isn't the first R-rated Batman movie, right? The Killing Joke was R-rated, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Killing Joke. We watched that for the Many Faces of Joker episode. That was a fun episode.
Killing Joke's a good one.
Yeah, me, Goot, and Stu, and I believe Ragnar was in it too, did a Many Faces of Joker episode where we basically just had a whole 3-hour-long episode about the Joker. Like all the renditions of the Joker. I watched the Killing Joke. Was a Killing Song?
Killing Joke.
Oh, that's what I said.
He said I watched them all. He said I watched them all. Song.
Yes, we watched them all. It was fun watching, and it was just a great discussion. And Stu and Goot were just getting into it about the comic book lore, and I was like the question guy, like, I don't know any of this shit, and learning from them. It was a fun episode. It's actually a really well done episode. If you want to listen to an audio episode, Burley, check that out, or any of our listeners here. But so let's talk about the Odyssey.
Yeah, I almost sidetracked right into Joker talk, but never mind.
Joker's always fun. We should do a Batman episode. I think that would be a lot of fun.
I'm in.
Yes, I'm all in favor for that.
I figure you would be, because you being the Batman of all, you are Batman.
So you brought up the whole controversy and stuff. So if they had shifted Zendaya to play Helena Troy, would anybody here have a problem with that? Or who would you cast to play Helena Troy?
That's a good question. I wouldn't have wanted Zendaya. I can tell you that.
Who's the chick? Margot Robbie. Yes.
Believe it or not, Charlize Theron. Yes, because even though she played Calypso in this, Calypso, right? Calypso. She played that. Her back in 2004 when Troy came out, she was a lot younger, and she's very attractive. I think she would have pulled off a good Helena Troy. There's a whole bunch of other actresses I could think about, but she just popped in my head because
you want to trade one African for another African.
Go ahead.
She's South African.
Well, that still works.
That was a solid joke. Fuck both of y'all for not laughing harder at that one.
I didn't hear you say it. What was the punchline? I didn't hear you finish it.
So you're gonna trade one African for another African for Helena Troy?
I was thinking seriously. Okay.
All right. Well, now I just look racist. Thanks, guys.
You're talking to Ron here. I'm the one that's always labeled the racist guy. White Christmas. I don't even know if you know what you probably never heard that joke before. We were doing a review of White Christmas. He does know it?
Ron, he does. During the whole the
whole podcast wars. I might have heard about
I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Podcast wars.
Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, those days were very fun. But back to what we were talking about, White Christmas. No, not White Christmas. We were talking about the Helena Troy.
Should have played Helena Troy. I think Anya Taylor-Joy could have pulled it off.
Yes.
I want to see that reaction.
Yes. She's right there behind me. Right there in the North, man. I love her. A lot of people do not. My daughters make fun of her. Says she's got fish eyes. I'm like, she's fucking gorgeous. Yeah, because her eyes are wide apart.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Huh?
Really asked who.
Let me see if I approve.
I was waiting for this. I think she could have pulled it off. She was fantastic in The Northman. I mean, she could have definitely pulled this off.
Burley, could you talk?
She might have fetal alcohol syndrome, bro. She's got what's the dude from Peaky Blinders?
I've never watched Peaky Blinders.
Cillian Murphy?
Yes.
Same eye spacing.
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy, yeah. His eyes are about 2 feet apart. If she goes swimming, she has to buy extenders for goggles, bro. That's crazy, bro.
She's gorgeous, though. She's fucking gorgeous.
Don't get me wrong. I'll still put one in her. But golly.
She is gorgeous, and the other thing about her, she's been in a lot of good movies, like The Gorge, good movie.
Yeah.
The Menu, another great movie that she was in.
She doesn't look familiar to me, and I saw The Northman.
Really?
Northman is fucking gold. That's one of my top 10 favorite movies. That's my favorite Robert Eggers movie.
She was in Furiosa. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I think this movie would have done better if it had Sydney Sweeney as well. If you could have put her in there.
Yeah, I would be
she could launch 1,000 ships for sure.
Yes, she could. You know what? I'm sure there's been AI art of her being Helena Troy. I think I've seen it before, so I think that would work. That is a good pick. I never thought about that. I just thought of Charlize Theron because I thought she was pretty just as Calypso in this. It was like she would work, but she's older right now, but in a younger time. I thought Helen Kruger didn't do bad as Helena Troy. I thought she was actually she was unknown at the time. She's a German actress. And I think the only other movies I've seen her in is Treasure, National Treasure, and Inglourious Bastards. I've seen her maybe in a couple other movies where I've seen her a scene or something like that, but she was very pretty. But I don't mind if they want to make her black, whatever, that's fine. It didn't take away from the movie, but to me, she's not pretty. There's prettier black actresses than her. She's a great actress.
What about Ana de Armas?
Why is that name ringing a bell?
Oh,
is that the chick John Wick ripoff or ballerina? Yeah.
Bruh.
She's Spanish, isn't she?
Yes.
Cuban.
She's Cuban?
Yeah. She escaped depression, dude. Much like the Helena Troy of the movie we saw.
Yes.
She's all right. She's pretty.
All right,
I'd go Sydney Sweeney.
All right,
I'd go Sydney Sweeney in a heartbeat.
I would have to go with Goot's pick on that because Sydney Sweeney is pretty damn attractive. I did like her in a movie. I don't know, Goot, if you saw, directed by Ron Howard. It's got Jude Law in it. Oh my God. Why is it not blanking about? Forgot what it was called. Eden. Worth a watch. Sydney Sweeney's in it. It's very good. And then I know she's in Euphoria. I know she has a lot of great scenes in Euphoria, apparently.
Yeah. So many great scenes.
I've seen clips of it online. I've never watched a show. I've been wanting to watch a show and see how it's all about, but I just haven't got a chance to it.
I've seen every one of her nude scenes. I've just never seen a single episode of the show.
Oh, so you've never seen episodes? Okay, so you just did a perv and just looked up.
Yeah, I think you just go on Twitter. It's all there for you. But
everybody in fucking America looks up Sydney Sweeney, and there's so much controversy about her and that whole jeans ad and stuff like that. It's fucking weird, you know. I think she's gorgeous.
Oh, that would be crazy if they cast her as Helena Troy, and then the fucking jeans ad thing happened, and then, oh man, that would have been nuts.
I really, that's the other controversy that I know about this movie is that other than the movie is Greek, yes, it's a legend. We think of it as our own way because it's based on fiction, so it could be any type of race and stuff like that. It just felt weird because there was a lot of blacks, there was a lot of Asians, there was a lot of Latino. It was basically like everything. So it just makes like, what is Greeks then? Is Greek just about all different races? You know what I mean?
I looked them up. The only people I could find that were of Greek descent you wouldn't want in this movie, that are famous, I should say. John Stamos. Yeah. You want Uncle Jesse in there. And then Jennifer Aniston, past her prime.
She's getting a little up there now. Jennifer Aniston is Greek?
Yeah, she's of Greek descent. Her father was a Greek actor, John Aniston, from Days of Our Lives. Theo James, he's a British star from The White Lotus who has a Greek ancestry on his father's side. Olympia Dukakis, award-winning American actress who won an Academy Award for Moonstruck in '87, too old. And then this Nia chick who was Nia Vardola's Canadian-American actress who was in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. They should have brought everybody back from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and put them in this movie. Everybody would have been happy.
Yeah.
Everybody. That's my hot take.
All right, hold on one second.
All right.
Oh, there we go. What?
Where do we
Even
start?
though I'm trying to figure that out. Well, first of all,
So the
go
coverage
ahead,
of this, it made me sick to my stomach, man. I dipped my toes into the social media and all the negative and all the positive stuff. It was exhausting. I'm like, I didn't even want to do this show. I'm like, I don't even want to talk about this. This is so stupid. What am I doing? I'm wasting my time. It just disgusted me. There's so much stuff like pre-build up. I've never seen a movie hyped this much, like the negative and positive. I was just mystified. Just like, I'm happy it's doing well and people are seeing it. And like, obviously the Rotten Tomato scores are fantastic. It's a well-made movie. Please go see it. Just go see it for yourself and have your own opinion.
Well, the recommendation, the thing is, when we did our top 5 every year, we do our top 5 anticipated films every year. This was on my list for my top 5 because I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. I love just about everything he's released. I still have to give Tenet another go at it, but I enjoy all of his movies. And when I heard he was doing the Odyssey, I was just like, looks great. I can't wait. Very excited. Then the casting choices came on board, and then out came the outcry of like, what the fuck? And trust me, I will say this honestly. When I heard who was casted as Helen, I was like, really? I'm not saying I'm racist, but I kind of figured Helen being a white actress that's in the book, white, I think they even say white as skin, so it did bug me a little bit. It was like, oh, okay. And then they started going into the whole deal about Elliot Page as Achilles, which was just a rumor. And it turned this movie into like trash to everybody. Everybody was just reeking the social network and just like typing out, this is good, we're gonna, all these jokes. I mean, some of them are funny. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are really funny with Achilles and Helen of Troy. But the fact is that everybody was really trying to ruin this movie. And I was wrong. This movie was great. I was very, very happy with this movie. There's stuff I could have little quirks about, little quarrels about, but it didn't ruin it for me. I walked out of the theaters like, wow, I was fucking highly impressed with this movie. I thought it was great. I thought the filming of this movie, the style was just like Oppenheimer, the back and forth, the flashbacks. The Matt Damon was, I used to hate Matt Damon. I've actually started to like him a lot more. I'm actually starting to love a lot of his acting roles. I loved him in The Martian. I think I talked to Good about that and everything else. But that's why I'm with Good on this. Social media, because I think Good, you and me both agreed that we figured that this movie was going to suck in the beginning before, didn't we?
I always keep myself like even keel when a movie comes out. Like I don't try to get like overhyped anymore. Like, because I walk in disappointed, then my whole world's crushed. I'm like, I just wasted 3 hours of my life. So I just keep myself even keel, even though it's on my excited list. I keep myself even keel just to make sure I don't get too low or too high. Just stay in the middle.
Yeah. The social media, in my opinion, really try to fuck with this movie. And I hate social media. I fucking hate it. The only reason I have social media is for our podcast. Other than that, I got rid of my personal accounts because I just can't stand people. People are fucking stupid. I'm sorry. The world, it's just, people say all these comments, all these woke, all these trolls, all these everything. I'm just tired of seeing it. And the fact they ruin TV shows and everything for you. And this movie doesn't deserve it. This movie's worth a watch. Shit, even a conservative, Ben Shapiro. I'm sure you guys know Ben Shapiro. He gave this a great review. He said he loved it, which is a lot of people think because he goes more the conservative side, but he enjoyed this movie. This movie is entertaining. It's a great fantasy epic. It's beautiful. The editing, the music is great. Ludwig Göransson, is that how you say his name? I always trouble on his name. So impressed. But Burley, sorry, go ahead and give your idea what you thought when the first time watching it.
Oh, dude, I went in, I'd only watched the trailer once, pumped on it. My social media it actually didn't give me too much movie shit until I started talking to you guys. So my feed didn't really give me any spoilers, and then I shared one Odyssey thing with you guys, and my whole feed became Odyssey shit. So I'm glad I saw it opening fucking weekend. So I went in with a clear ass mind. I didn't even know that there was that much shit going on with it. I had heard something about the Helen of Troy thing, but dude, the most I knew about this story. Do you remember Wishbone?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Wishbone did a version of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
That's how I know this whole story. Okay. So if it beats the graphics on Wishbone, we're winning here, dude. So
For me, it was The Simpsons.
yeah, I went in just, and I was a huge fan
remember
of
that.
Troy, so that all those characters and shit, so I was all in.
Troy is basically like a prequel to the Odyssey. That's what it is. And
Yeah.
I love that version. I actually ordered the Arrow Special Edition Criteria Collection type of deal, Arrow
Nice.
Video. It's basically like the Criterion where they make 4K movies, and it's got the theatrical and the director's cut. The director's cut I love of Troy, even though they changed a lot of James Horner's score and take it out and put some other scores from other movies in it, which is weird, like Starship Troopers, the Count of Monte Cristo, Planet of the Apes. They replaced the score with those scores in that movie, but it's got extended great battle scenes, beautiful story still. And Brad Pitt made a great Achilles. I thought the casting choices, Agamemnon with Brian Cox, great. It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. So this is a sequel in a way, couple stories after. Everybody was expecting Achilles to be in this movie. You know, I'm seeing social media posts saying, "Where the hell was Achilles?" It's like he's not in the story. He's just he died like years and years ago during the Trojan War. So
I don't know if y'all know this or not, if y'all seen the videos on this. I've not been able to confirm. But apparently there's a song in the Troy movie that they make a callback to in the Odyssey whenever he's in the room with the suitors. They get locked in and he plucks the bow after he restrings it. The guitar, he gets the boom from the bow, and then the guitar hits like 5 notes in a row that are like a callback to the Troy movie.
really,
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing online.
that's pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Let me see if I can find the name of it, and then y'all can check it out.
Which, by the way, that scene was one of my favorite scenes of the movie. If we ever get to favorite scenes, I'm already gonna say it. That the ending sequence when Matt Damon is like kicking ass in there and just killing everybody, all the suitors, and just the music where it was just a ticking bomb and making higher. And it reminded you of Dunkirk a little bit, the way that Hans Zimmer did Dunkirk. Fucking masterful filmmaking, the editing and everything. I love that scene so much. That was so intense, so great. It made it made him a badass. Fucking loved it. I'm sure you guys were like getting hyped up in the theater after seeing that scene.
Well, the first time, I got emotional. It hit me. But then the second time I watched it, I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna give you I've never seen the Bourne movies.
What? See, that's why you're not a fan of Matt Damon.
That's why.
Dude, you watch those movies. He's a more serious Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Dude.
Oh, I know, rules. And I'm actually thinking about giving those movies a chance. That's the reason I didn't like Matt Damon, so I didn't watch a lot of Matt Damon movies. I've seen him in a lot of things. I knew him through Kevin Smith with the Dogma, which I enjoyed. Dogma is great. I love that movie. But I like
Talented
Ben Affleck
Mr. Ripley.
Talented Mr. Ripley is actually a really good movie. I like that one too. That's directed by Anthony Minghella, and he did The Cold Mountain, which is actually another representation of the Odyssey. I don't know if you knew that. You ever seen the movie Cold Mountain?
Yes.
I
Barely?
think I have. I'm looking it up now. I didn't know that.
It's got Jude Law and Nicole Kidman. It takes place during the Civil War.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. My problem is I don't like Jude Law.
Same here. No, same here.
You don't
I
like Jude
don't
Law?
like Jude Law.
I don't like him either.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was.
I used to have a big problem with Gyllenhaal. Now I have a problem with fucking Jude Law.
See, so you hated Gyllenhaal, or you like Gyllenhaal now?
Gyllenhaal, man, I've got
hit
a
or
few
miss?
actors I don't like. It's gonna piss y'all off, but I think Gyllenhaal's an over actor, kind of like Christian Bale. Not a fan.
Christian Bale, I'm not really the biggest fan of. I know Goot would give me shit about this, but I think he's a horrible Batman. I don't think he's a
Jude
good
Law
Batman.
is just boring to me. He's kind of like, who's the big nose guy from? I know we're talking about Hollywood, but the big nose guy from The Pianist.
Oh, Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
Brody.
he's
Good
another
actor.
one. Jude Law and Adrian Brody can both suck me off. They suck, dude. I hate them.
Wow.
I
Well,
hate them.
do me a favor. Put on your list Cold Mountain. It's a good movie.
Okay. I've actually seen that
And-
one on Netflix, I think.
It's got a lot
It's
of
got
actors in there.
69% on Rotten Tomatoes. Hey,
You got a 59 or 69?
69, brother.
Oh, I thought you said 59. I was like,
Hey.
yeah, I got it. 69. Cold Mountain, though, if you listen to the story, it's about a man trying to get back home, basically. Going through the whole Civil War and everything. It's actually a representation of the Odyssey. Also, Where Brother Art Thou. That's another
Yep.
one. And then you also there's another one I think I told you guys to watch if you had a chance. Watch Ralph Fiennes' The Return, where he plays Odysseus. The whole movie is basically the last 20 minutes of the Odyssey, of him and batting the suitors and everything else. But Matt Damon's version was more intense compared to Ralph Fiennes' version, but it was still just as good. If you ever have a chance, it's more slower, lower budget, but still really well done. Watch The Return. So put that on your list if you have a chance. I guarantee you'll like it.
Did you watch the
even
TV
that-
show? That was a movie in sci-fi.
I bought it. I haven't
Okay.
watched it yet because I just been busy with everything going on. But I actually, so you told me about it. It was $4.99 on Apple TV, so I bought it. It's a 2-part miniseries. So I am going to watch it. I skimmed through it to see scenes. I was like, oh my god, this is like made for TV shit. That like Sci-Fi Channel crap. I remember it kind of reminded me of Merlin with Sam
Yeah.
Neill. That's what I think it was from the same
Rest in
makers
peace,
of that,
baby.
because I think they also did like a Wizard of Oz thing too, and they did multiple like things like that. It was like almost sci-fi TV, I think made for NBC or something. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. So I bought it, so I'll give it time to watch it. I got time. I'm not working for another couple months, so
So we've officially spent Hollywood as we $600 million trying to bring Matt Damon home
Yeah.
with Interstellar, goddamn the Odyssey, the Mars movie,
Martian.
and then
Oppenheimer?
Saving Private Ryan.
also Oppenheimer.
Trying
Oh,
to bring
and-
him home.
Oh, you're talking
Wait,
about
what-
bringing him home.
Like trying
Movies.
to bring him home. Yeah, trying to go home. Every one of these movies, he's trying to go home.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a good. What'd you look? Did you find, that was a good find
That
right
was
there.
all over social media.
Yeah, it's
man.
all over social media right
I
now.
hate social media, so I
Yeah.
haven't seen any shit like that. I told you, Goot, I'm with you on social media. I don't look at that shit. So
That's all I've
wow.
looked at.
I love it. I love social
I'm-
media. Follow me at Burly Rage on Instagram, dude. I love it, dude.
Yeah, I can't stand social media. It's just too much for me. That's why I do a podcast. I get just talking bitch about things on the podcast instead of social media. So, but what did you all think of the score of this movie?
It
I'm
was
interested to
Go
know
ahead.
how loud it was in y'all's theater.
Very loud. Sometimes it would cut across. It would cut into the dialogue of the movie. Sometimes, like I couldn't really hear what people were saying because it was so loud.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it was fantastic. There's a thing on Peacock that was behind the scenes, and they go to this huge like thing with Ludwig. He's talking, and he's talking about all the traditional instruments he had made, and these musicians were playing it, like the aulas, the lie that was made, and like them playing it. The vocalist guy who did fantastic. I mean, just all the bronze gongs he got, just the bang things, and like him just like, as you said, but the especially the trip to Hades, like the weird instrumental like grunge type of music. It was just him banging on different metals and just to get a sound for it.
Oh, that's what I talked to you on the phone about. Remember, I
Yeah.
was telling you, I mean, this guy has some sort of a it was before you saw the movie, so we couldn't talk to you about it, Ron. But whenever they're walking into Hades, spoiler alert, there's like this weird like meow meow meow. It sounds like electronic music going on. That makes more
Yeah.
sense. He made some sort of a weird instrument. I was like, man, he's got a DJ in here or something. I liked
Well,
it. There was nothing wrong with that. Just like,
A lot of composers do that where they actually use like the original instruments of the time or anything like that to make it, because they did that for the Northman. There's other couple movies that have done that where they use the instruments and everything. But what I loved about this score is that it was just when you were talking about the theater and how you heard it, my theater was actually perfect. It wasn't IMAX, it was Pepsi Max. I guess that's their version of IMAX.
I thought you were making a joke, dude.
I'm dead serious. It's called Pepsi Max.
That's wild.
Pepsi Max Theater. It was the Hooky Theater, stuff like that. I actually sat in the top balcony where they brought food to me and everything else. It was actually kind
Sick.
of nice. It was almost like Psycho Cinema, but Psycho Cinema is better. But the
Alamo
sound,
Draft House.
Alamo Draft House, yes. The sound from the dialogue was in the front, but when that score, like the part and the suitor at the end, where you hear that doom, 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 and that bass, like I already got that track in my fucking my phone. I already downloaded the soundtrack, and I was listening to that driving down the road and fucking loving it.
So with the sound of the sirens, when they put the wax in their ears, did you hear it cut off in the sides, or was it all at once for you?
It was all at once.
Oh man, that's what was so cool. That was one thing that, so whenever I saw it, it was neat, dude. He puts in one ball of wax and the sound just cuts off on that side of the theater, and then he puts in the other one, then boom, it just goes to nothing. I was like, oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't have that at all.
that.
It was all at once for some reason. So that's why my theater was probably not a true IMAX theater, but it was a big screen. But I do have an IMAX theater, but I didn't go to it. It was a Regal Cinemas has a IMAX theater, but I didn't get a chance to go to that one.
Yeah, there was some really cool things that they did with sounds and stuff on here. Then the soundtrack ruled. Yeah, it was subtle at times. Sometimes it was way too loud, but I think from what I did look it up, from what I read, the theater definitely has power to turn things up and turn things down. And
Really?
I think mine was not the mix, but like the overall volume. And there was a few times where it was just like, what the fuck? God damn it. Have I just not been to a theater in a while? What the fuck?
What did y'all think of the slower parts in order to, like the I mean, do you feel like his score, do you think he reminds you a little bit of Hans Zimmer?
It did. Yeah, I thought it was him.
Yeah, Good actually thought it was him at first. I was like, really? I didn't think it was him because he usually does whimsical things.
Yeah.
You know, so
He's done because Christopher Nolan's used Hans Zimmer for most of his movies, and then after Tenet, Oppenheimer, and this one are Ludwig. So he moved away from Hans Zimmer and went to Ludwig now. So I guess that's his new composer because Hans Zimmer was his main composer before. And I haven't actually seen Hans Zimmer do a score in a long time. What was the last score that he?
Dune 2.
He did Dune, yes, Dune 1 and Part 2, and I'm sure he's doing Dune Messiah.
Yes.
Dune Part 3. All right, so he's probably doing that one, and those are beautiful scores, like epic. Hans Zimmer's really gone up in the
God
charts
damn
when
it!
it comes to
I'm
his
thinking
scores.
of another fucking person. Who's the Nightmare of Christmas guy?
That's Danny Elfman.
Oh, this whole time I was thinking of Danny Elfman. Okay, I was wrong on the whole whimsical thing. My bad, Dave. My bad.
What is your guys' favorite scene? Well, you guys had to think about that one.
Oh, I know mine. You want me to go, Goot?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
In that cabin with the animals.
Oh, the witch and
That
the
was
pig.
sick. Yeah, that was sick as fuck, dude. Yeah.
Oh, when she was taking her hands and like molding their faces into the pigs, that was
I'm
really
waiting
like,
to see the behind the scenes on that because they said they did it all practical.
it felt like Willow Part 2. I mean, seriously, that's what it felt like to me, because remember when he turned all the everybody into pigs in Willow? It kind of reminded me of that. I wonder if Willow got that from the Homer's Odyssey, because the whole thing turning you all to pigs. Have you ever guys thought about that?
No, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I mean,
I
sometimes
don't watch
if it's a
Willow.
fantasy
It's so
story.
fucking long.
Willow's
Is it Animal Farm?
classic.
I'm sorry, I zoned out there for a second. What happened?
Remember the movie Willow?
Willow, yes.
Yeah, where she turned everybody into to pigs. It kind of reminded me of the scene. I'm wondering if Willow took from the Odyssey that whole ordeal with the pig scene, because that's what when I was watching the scene, I was like, this kind of reminds me of Willow when he's turning them all into pigs and everything. But the way that she did it, just molding their faces and just going around the table, and they're just like gobbling those fucking
Being
noodles or whatever
calm
the fuck
about
they're
it.
eating. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking creepy as shit. The actress
That was like legitimate. Like, what do they call it? Body horror.
Yeah.
That was legitimate
Yeah.
body horror shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See their eyes just like moving away from it was crazy how they did that. So you like the witch scene? Good. What about you?
So it's the back and forth at the end of that scene where he says, I'm not gonna let the gods defy my destiny, and she argues back at, yes, they will. And that relates to me because like I've been down this road before. Like I relate to Odysseus so much, like being that smart general out there in the field, just being ahead of the game by 2 or 3 moves. And when the universe and destiny have a plan for you, and you break it. You try to prevent all these different things from happening, horrible things from happening, and it turns on you and reflects on me. Yeah, I felt that hard time. Like, I've been there, and like, someone's gonna die, you can't prevent it. I've tried, and it's just blew up in my face.
Yeah.
So I love that scene right there. Hit me. That hit me hard.
And I think I already said my scene. It was the ending scene. I mean, there's a lot of scenes in this movie that really reach out to me. I fucking enjoyed and loved. I mean, you got the Cyclops scene was great. The scene with the suitors and Robert Pattinson, and
I was annoyed by the Cyclops scene. It left a pun out of Odysseus when he shoots him in the eye.
Yeah,
he's supposed to say, Father, because earlier before he does that, he asks who he is, and Odysseus says, "I'm nobody." And then, so when he shoots him in the eye and he's screaming in pain, he says, Father, Poseidon, nobody shot me in the eye. And they run off back to the ships, to get away. But that's how you get introduced to Poseidon, how you know he's his father, because really agreed. Like, we didn't hear what that Cyclops said, but the soldiers heard it, and he said Poseidon.
Yeah. No, that's
that Nepo baby in a cave.
Yeah. And I think the whole ordeal with Cyclops, that whole scene right there, because a lot of this movie is practical effects. There is CGI in this movie. I mean, you can definitely tell like the rock monster was CGI, but apparently they used almost like a big huge puppet for the Cyclops, and also a real guy. They did it so well, and it actually looked horrifying. I loved how they made his face, like where his nose was like twisted, where the eye was sideways. Like,
yeah.
I thought that it was very interesting. Out of all the Cyclops you see in all the other past things, where it's like a guy with a horn and one eye and everything else. Shit, even from, you remember the movie Krull?
Yeah.
I'm sure you know that, Burley. The old sci-fi movie from the 80s, Krull?
Krull?
Krull. It's classic 80s sci-fi. Like, it's very, very, it was it's with the guy with the
Liam
star.
Neeson. Is Liam Neeson.
There's a lot of actors
who you're
in
talking about, though. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Cyclops in that one. Well, he's a good guy, but he's just a big guy right there. But the
I love
Cyclops
how he
in this
has
was,
a haircut for the time.
oh yeah, like the little bowl cut. I think it was like a bowl cut or something like that, like medieval bowl cut. Yeah, but the Cyclops was interesting, and just how Odysseus and his men were, just how they interacted with each other. When you even talking about a mutiny, and also at the end when the Odysseus wanted to do what he can for his men to remember them because of everything they've been through and everything else. It was such a great story. And you know that they cut a lot out of this movie, because I believe there was like a 4 or 5 hour cut of this movie. And Goo, can you explain the whole thing about the IMAX camera?
So the original IMAX camera they had to like build a special a case around it to make sure it wasn't so loud. They keep the humming down because how much the film's recording. So the reason why it's 2 hours and 52 minutes, because 3 hours is the max an IMAX film can be running for before it catches fire. So that's pretty much how they did it. Like, it's amazing. Like, as we spoke about earlier, about the whole like building of the cinematic universe. Like, they went to all these different places, locations, and they built their sound stages on that premise that encapsulate the entire surrounding, the environment around you. Like the cave of the Cyclops, that's actually the birthplace of Zeus.
No shit.
And that was actually fantastic how they built like a soundstage around it, and like how they built into the cave and like made it a movie scene, like you could film there.
Yeah.
And just all the different temples they went to, and like they went to, I think Scotland or Ireland for Hades, and like how the scenery just fantastic.
The underworld looked like a volcanic area. That's what it looked like to me. Where was that from?
I forget if it was Iceland or Scotland. I think it was Iceland.
It was a black
Probably
sand
Iceland.
something. I forget what it's called. Yeah.
Which I thought that the way they did the underworld scene was kind of masterful. How they come out of the ground and they're all covered in dirt and everything. I thought that was beautiful how the way they did it. Believe it or not, the acting of Elliot Page is actually pretty good in that scene. With the whole ordeal, him going back and forth with Odysseus. I was very impressed. Then you just see all the soldiers coming up and chasing him to the boat. So fucking great. And also, what were the soldiers, the big guys with the swords?
The
I believe they were cannibals too, from what I remember in the poem.
In the book, yeah.
And I've heard a couple people online where I saw like a thing online where people were saying that they did that scene wrong, that scene was not right and shouldn't have been that way or something like that. I don't know if you guys heard anything about that, but have any of you guys read
at all? Yeah.
Have any of you guys read the poem?
No.
I've read I've read home the Iliad, but I haven't read anything else of the other books.
So you read Iliad, so that's the whole Troy thing. That's the whole taking down of Troy, which that was amazing on the surround sound system. Yeah. That was amazing. Hearing the explosions, the fire, the buildings coming down, the Trojan horse. I think the Trojan horse from Troy was better. I'm not gonna lie. The one in this one looked more like a statue. It looked the one in Troy looked like it was built by soldiers. Like it was all like it wasn't perfect. It was all the wood and everything else. This one was just too perfect looking. That's the only thing.
It was an offering to the gods. It was an offering to Poseidon. That's why it was like halfway sunk into the tide, the beach.
Yeah,
it was meant to be an offering to the gods.
But do you feel like the look of the horse was a little bit too perfect? The way that they made it, it was like it looked perfect to me, made out from the soldiers. Where the other one looked
to me, I loved it. I mean, it was because
cool.
We've seen so many iterations of it. We had to have a different version of it. I mean, they made a popcorn bucket out of it.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Did you see the other? No, was it you that said the popcorn? I think it was you, Burley.
Yeah, it might have been me. Yeah.
The Elliot Page one?
With Elliot Page?
Yeah. With the that was funny. I showed that to Sammy. She was laughing her ass off when I showed that to her.
I'll buy it in a heartbeat.
I love. Oh, go ahead, Burley.
How long were they waiting inside of that horse?
I believe in the poem, I believe it was like weeks or longer. They were practically shitting and pissing on each other, they were basically, it was torture. I mean, that guy, in fact, that's the one thing I loved about this movie is it showed the inside of how even a guy was going crazy in there because you're locked in a little fucking wooded, in the hot sun, it's got to be warm as fuck out there. There's no air. There's barely air getting in there. You're all trapped. You're basically shitting on each other. You're sitting and you're shit and piss right there, stuck in there. So you can, it showed the horrors of being inside that thing. Yeah, Troy didn't do that before. How pumped are you to be
the guy up top? Right? Huh? The guy up top, how pumped are you to be him? Because everything just goes down, right? I'm just like, sorry, bud. Hey, would you rather? Below. Okay, there's the question. Would you rather be the middle of a human centipede or be the bottom of the human centipede for a day, or would you rather be the bottom of that horse for 5 days?
I'd rather be the bottom of the horse.
Yeah. Just water to wash it away.
I'm sorry. I'm not sticking my ass or sticking my mouth to somebody's asshole and let him shit in my mouth. Fuck that. No.
And you're down not there, you're just being forced in there.
Huh?
You're not letting them. They're just doing it. You're sewed on.
Trust me. I've seen all three of the movies. The second one is probably the most brutal with the
one in the prison.
No, that's the third one. The second one's the black and white one with the fat dude, the fat perverted dude that fucks the chick at the end. Yeah, that movie is fucking crazy. The first one it's great horror. It's something unique and rare. It's just not for everyone. A lot of people find it disgusting. I've seen the whole sequence. It's called the whole sequence when you watch all three movies. Third one is just stupid.
The third one was self-aware, which was hilarious.
Yeah, that one I think was more comic, more comedy, and but it had it had the German, it had the fat dude from the second one and everything else. But no, I choose to be at the bottom of the horse. I would say that. Yeah.
Do you guys think
it was a really well done scene?
Do you guys think that Odysseus is the real antagonist of this show? Everything he does hurts people. He lies constantly. Fucking makes choices that gets his people. He had no reason to shoot the Cyclops in the eye, and then people fucking died. Yeah, everything he does kills people.
But he's not perfect. That's the thing. He's not a perfect.
But he's obsessed with being remembered.
Yes,
dude, he's the antagonist.
Achilles.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of relate him to Achilles, because Achilles was the same way. He always wanted to be remembered. That's what he was going into battle for, is to be remembered.
This is why nobody remember your name. Yeah, that shit.
No, that's a good point right there.
Okay, I do have notes though. Hold on, let me get to my notes. Was Odysseus basically the first Batman? Rich noble, lost years to trauma, lives behind disguises, wins through planning instead of strength, returns home to clean up a corrupt city, uses fear as a weapon, and has almost mythic status.
100%.
Is he the first Batman?
Huh.
Yeah.
So time
And
period wise
go.
is the what was that?
I said, and go. That's all I got.
Where did you get that?
That was one of my notes. I got one more note.
So, oh, this is a good question. So time period wise, this happened before the Aztecs, right? Or the
Yes. This happened before Christ, before anything. This is like way in the past.
there's a stupid animated
Canonly,
movie.
is he the first Batman?
I think he is. Although the guy Agamemnon, Ojimon, he looked pretty sick in that the whole black, outfit
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, I have to be pretty sick as the Batman thing. But yeah, Matt, all your points are valid. There's no lies detected.
Which, by the way, a lot of people complained about his costume, complained about his armor. And when they first saw it, says, "What kind of armor is this?" And then
Have y'all seen real Greek armor? He would have
No.
looked like a
Haven't.
buffoon. He would have
they-
looked like a goddamn buffoon.
I think I saw a side by side of what the original armor should look like, where it's almost like a
golden dress?
bowl. Yeah, and,
Yeah.
they did that in Troy. Agamemnon had more of that. I think they were a little bit more realistic in Troy when it comes to this. This one was going more for a different point of view, in my opinion. It's a Nolan movie, so he's doing his version the way he wants to do it. He's not doing it as a retelling of history. This is fiction. It is all fiction. So in a way, that's why they can get away with saying, showing any type of look that it was. It doesn't have to be of that time. This is complete fiction. It's like almost fantasy. So
I know it was 20 years ago, but were people bitching this much about the 300? Those guys were in underwear and capes.
I don't
No.
even remember. I don't think so.
I saw that movie in the theater.
I did too.
A lot of people were complaining on 300 about how everybody's got like six packs and everything, like all the
Yeah, they rule.
CGI.
Spartans, bro.
Yeah, that's a great movie though. You said you just watched that recently.
I just
too,
watched
didn't
it
you?
last night. Yeah, I just
Yeah, it's a
rewatched
fun
it last
movie.
night for the first time forever. It's great. It
Oh
still
yeah,
holds up.
Zack Snyder movie, Gerard Butler. That was great, and that actually the whole look of it. That's what turned into where they did the show Spartacus.
Was that
the
before
arena-
or after Sin City?
That was after.
Okay.
Sin City is fucking gold. I fucking love that
Yeah.
movie. I love the second one's okay, but the first one, I saw that in the theater and fell in love with the fucking look of it. So I love that dark noir look film that the Frank Miller comics just did so well. I think Mickey Rourke was great in that. I don't know what the hell happened to him now, but he was great in that. Fucking loved him as Marv. I loved Clive
Yeah.
Owen. I loved all of them in there. Bruce Willis. That Yellow Bastard. So I mean,
Yeah.
there was so many great things about Sin City.
That was Elijah Wood, no?
Yeah,
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood as the with the glasses, the one that was like basically almost fucking psycho, crazy,
Yeah.
and everything else. Yeah, it was so fucking good, so good.
Yeah.
And the Day to Kill for was okay. So
Brittany Murphy was fantastic.
Brittany Murphy
were
was
you
in
let-
that. Lady Gaga
were
was in
you-
the second one.
Were you guys let down at any point in this movie by something?
What?
In the Odyssey?
What
Were you
about
let
that?
down by any part of the movie?
The pig farmer throwing the dogs over the cliff. That I was like, is this necessary? That's
Okay.
pretty much it.
I was remember me and Goot were talking about that because I brought up the scene where the dog in the hallway, but Goot did break up a good point about it where it made the suitors look like shit, where they kicked the dog. Like I got so fucking pissed when that shit
Yeah.
happened, and then they take the dog and just pick it up and throw him on the dung heap
The
outside.
shit pile, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, that they made. In fact, I remember Christopher Nolan saying in an interview how they were trying to make this whole thing with the dog a lot more heart in it, the way that he was acting. Because I already knew that story because it happens in the movie The Return too. When Ralph Fiennes comes back and he's Odysseus, he's dressed up like a beggar. He sees his dog, wags his tail, dog lays his head, dies. Did the exact same for this. It brought a tear to my eye because it's a dog, and
Yeah.
he grew up. That was his hunting dog since a puppy and everything else. And that dog lived longer to wait for Odysseus to come home. But yes, I brought up the whole thing. Like, why was he throwing it off the cliff? Or was he just throwing it in the grass or something like that? Because it literally looked like he was sitting on the side of a cliff and he just threw it off.
Why is the clown from Spawn such an asshole?
I just watched that recently. I watched it like 2 days ago. I watched Spawn. That movie's so badly dated. It is so bad. It's fun. It's so much fun. And John Leguizamo has a great time in that movie. Like, he did so good in that. It's funny that you look at him in this movie and then you think of The Pest.
Yeah, that's every time I see him, I think of The Pest. That's the problem. Every time I'm watching him, I just think like I'm just watching John Leguizamo. That was the problem.
Actually, you watched The Menu? You thought of The Pest in The Menu?
I don't remember him in The Menu.
No, but that's the thing. When I see this movie, so I can't believe that this guy played The Pest, because I actually enjoyed him in this role as the pig farmer. I thought he did a great job.
He did.
It's probably the best acting I've seen from John Leguizamo, in my opinion. The best acting. I think everybody in this movie's acting was phenomenal. I loved them all. John Berthal, Charlize Theron. I mean, Matt Damon, Tom Holland. Tom Holland did great. I love Tom Holland. And Zendaya as Athena was good. I mean, it was just so much great acting in this movie. I'm trying to see if there's any scene that let me down. I wouldn't say the dog scene let me down. It makes me look like a fucking asshole, but I still think there could have been a better Helena Troy. Even though she's only in the movie for 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
This guy over here.
I'm sorry. They could, you know what? They could have picked fucking another black actress that I really enjoy, and I probably would have been a whole lot happier. But
What's her name?
Lupita Nyong or something like that.
Okay, that's Helena Troy. Who would you pick instead? What's her name?
Halle Berry.
Too old.
Well, I know, but a younger Halle Berry. So if I were to pick somebody now, all right, now I gotta look up black actresses of today. That's making me sound racist as fuck.
Hell yeah, dude! Put that in your Google algorithm. then type nude at the end.
Let's see. We got some. All right, we got some right here. No, that won't work. No.
Nope, not that one.
Nope.
What about the bald chick from Oz or whatever?
I just saw her.
Yeah.
No. That's why you said Zendaya would be a good choice. But I don't know. I can't see anybody here that's. And she's not too bad. What's that chick from Little Mermaid?
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I can't find anybody really.
I have a strict rule. If I can't come to it, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the subject. It's just making me look bad. But yeah,
I'll find one. You know, one of them.
I can't find one. I'm sorry. They could have gone with the Latina actress, and I wouldn't have had no issue with it. I mean, Salma Hayek. Well, she's too old too. But I don't know. I can't. I've dropped the subject. Yep. I'm done with this one. I can't. There's my
stars. I could have played that.
I've got two things I was a little let down with.
What was that?
I wish I got two things I was a little let down with. I wish we had seen more of the 6-headed monster.
Yes.
That was in the. I wish we'd have seen more of that. That seemed like it was less than 2 minutes.
You talking about the rock monster?
Yeah. I think it's called Silly Skyla.
Yeah, and also they took out the scenes with the sirens. You didn't really see anything.
Yeah, you just saw some bitches on the rocks.
Yeah,
but I kind of like that. Because you didn't need to. You just knew they were calling. That's why that dude went swimming.
Yeah.
And that dude's so fucking full of himself. He wanted to fucking sit there and listen to it. See, he is the bad guy. I'm telling you, dude. He's the bad guy, bro.
But no, his explanation of it was fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, like what he's hearing? Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. And then I'm not as hyped on the Cyclops scene as everybody seems to be. I was just kind of like, nah.
So,
right. It's cool looking, but the scene just went too long to me.
I thought the atmosphere was done cool. I was more standing by the whole environment, how they filmed it.
Yeah, it was cool looking, but then I was just like, do something. Do something, yeah.
Rosario Dawson.
She's getting up there too, though,
Dawson.
dude. She's got to be in her 50s. She ain't
No,
launching 1,000 ships, dude.
she's actually in her 40s, I believe.
No
but-
way.
Kerry Washington. She's from Inglorious Django Unchained.
All right, she's 47. Okay.
Yeah, who's 47?
No spring chicken, dude. You're
Rosario
no spring
Dawson?
chicken either.
Yeah.
Also, we get to see her bush in Alexander. Hey.
Oh, you can see it even better in a movie about stealing paintings. I forgot what the movie was. It's a Danny Boyle film. I forgot what it was.
She was in Kids. No shit.
Yeah, that was her first movie. That's a Larry Clark film. Huge pervert.
That movie will make you uncomfortable.
No, watch Bully. Watch Bully. If you have ever a chance, watch the movie Bully. That movie's
I
crazy.
think I have it.
Dandy Newton is pretty, but she's getting up there. Man, a lot of them are old. I can't find any young ones.
Oh, no.
I can't think of more
Winfrey.
porn
I guess it
stars
does
than I think
crack.
of actresses.
Yeah, I know. You said porn stars. There's plenty of them. Yeah, there's plenty of them out there.
Y'all make some great jokes here.
I know who. I know exactly who. And I think she would have been. I would have been happy with her. You guys seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
The chick that is gets with the eunuch. She was the Mother of Dragons like number 2 girl. I can't believe her name. She had like the afro hair. You know what I'm talking about? What's so funny?
What about Beyonce?
She's too old. She's like in her 50s.
Now this has just devolved into, I just typed in hot
know,
black
right?
actresses. So let's see what happens here.
I think it's Nathalie Emmanuel, fan favorite. Yeah, Misandry. I'll have to share the screen. I'll find it. Just give me a second. And I'll share the
Yo,
screen.
who is
you guys
she?
keep talking.
We might have
So
something
what was,
here,
what was your other
buddies.
question there, Burley?
Hold on. Alicia Keys. What about Alicia Keys? She's kind of old too. Sorry.
There's no spring chicken.
Anywho, yeah, I was kind of let down by the. I wanted to see more of that monster.
The Cilia?
That thing was-
yeah.
The idea of it was so cool, and then they just they made that whole whirlpool, all for us to see it for like a half a second.
It's Inception now? What happened here? Oh.
Oh, her. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, here she is right here. I could see her playing Helen. Look at that. Right there. She's even wearing something that looks like a get up from Helena Troy right there. It was in Game of Thrones, but if she was Helena Troy, I would have no issue with that. And she's a black actress. She is very pretty. I find the actress that they picked now for Helen, Lupita, whatever her name is, a great actress. She was great in 12 Years a Slave. But yeah, that's probably what I'd go with. That's I think she would be a good Helena Troy. So there's my pick. There, I got one.
Righteous
I got
body,
one.
dude.
I found one.
Missandei is got a great body.
So what was the overall reaction in the theater? Because for me, the theater was sold out. I'm curious, what was your theater experience?
Oh, I had like 6 people in there with me.
Wow.
Yeah,
I had more people than that.
It was empty. Yeah.
I think when I bought the tickets, because I bought them online, there was already 30 seats taken. When I got there, more people were there. It wasn't a full theater, but it was half full. But I also went at 10 o'clock in the morning. So not
Same.
a lot of
At
people
nighttime,
go to
yeah.
10 a.m. matinee shows. A lot of people like going in evening or late afternoon. Nobody wants to get up early to go see a movie. That's my kind of routine. I like seeing it early. But for that time, that was the most packed theater I've gone at that time.
Wow.
Most of the time, it's always like 1 or 2 people or something like that. Which, by the way, did you know that I saw the Trojan horse scene in this movie when they're going inside Troy 10 years? I mean, not 10 years ago, a year ago.
What do you
When,
mean?
when Anaconda came out, which was the most dumbest movie I've ever seen, the one with Jack Black, they showed
dare you.
the whole Troy scene, like a 5-minute
Oh.
scene in the theater. And
Really?
that got me pumped up. Yeah, you got to see the whole Troy scene. It's almost like 5 minutes. They cut
Yeah.
it a little bit, but they showed it with the music and everything and showed them invading, opening the doors of Troy and going in and everything else, and them moving the horse. So I got to see that scene a year later. It was like sometimes where some theaters will show you like a 5-minute scene from a movie before it comes out like a year before. So I got to see that. So that did get me pumped for that. But I don't know if you guys ever saw that at all. 'Cause
No, all I saw
it
was
wasn't
the
online.
I just saw the initial trailer that came out one time, and that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. What was your theater
I've never
like,
even,
dude?
Oh, it was packed. It was, you could feel the energy. Everyone was so excited to see it. Then afterwards, I mean, people were like talking about, man, this was the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. Like people were sucked in. They loved it.
That's awesome.
were they handing
That's
out
awesome.
posters at yours?
I wish they were. No, they
No,
weren't.
they were handing them out at mine. I didn't grab it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
Yeah,
Give
some
it to a
my
kid.
Regal Cinemas hands out posters every now and then. I got the Jackass Best to Last poster, which is limited
Nice.
edition. People are selling it on eBay already for $50 or $60. I have it framed up and hanging up already.
Oh, I didn't know people did that. I should have done this.
Yeah,
I would
some
have paid for my movie
theaters.
trip because theaters
Yeah,
are
it's-
expensive.
It's like the mini posters that are about like this big, about that tall,
Yeah.
probably about like
Yeah, it was nothing.
it was free. It was on the thing. It says you can take one.
Yeah.
Shit. And I went on eBay and people were selling them on eBay for like $50, $60. It's like, damn,
All right.
I kept buying because I'm a Jackass fan. Although that Jackass was lame. It wasn't as good.
Don't tell me that. Haven't watched it yet. Still excited.
It's worth a watch if you're a fan. I still liked as a fan, but it's mainly half the footage is stuff you've already seen. Extended a little bit. They show even scenes from the TV show. So and the new stuff that they made for it, not as good as the older stuff.
Really?
It's just
well, they're all
yeah,
old men. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot of just real one disgusting one. You'll see when you see it. But apparently, the digital copy of it or the digital release of it, they're going to release all the deleted scenes that they took out, and it's I think over to like 30 minutes.
Let's
So,
go.
but
Let's
it's worth
go.
a watch if you're a fan of Jackass, and I am. But it not amazing. It wasn't. I saw it in the theater, and I was very like. It's Jackass number 2 will always be the best in my opinion. That one was the best. That one's when they were the most craziest.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember that.
But-
Did y'all get a good laugh in the theater whenever after all the fighting was over and Leg was almost like, did he win? Like, the whole theater, like, all 7 people in the room just started laughing. And it was pretty funny. He said, did he
No.
win? Did
no,
he
nobody
win?
in the theater on my end.
Yeah, that was a pretty good laugh in mine.
So I
did pretty
regret
good.
not pulling out the poster I got for Primate. You see that? Do you hear about that movie, Primate?
I've heard it. I've never seen it.
It's like this. These white people they have like a gorilla as like a pet, and it goes crazy, and so it's killing people left and right. got
Oh,
that
I did
movie
see the preview
poster.
for this. Yeah.
So I have a movie poster of that, of the Mummy 20th anniversary, and a few other ones too. But yeah, I miss movie posters. So one of the questions that Ron had, where's his rank top 3 wise for your Christopher Nolan movies?
This is hard. This is really hard. Interstellar is my number 1. That is still going to rank him on the best Christopher Nolan movie to me. I love that movie so much. I would probably take. Oh my God, this is so fucking hard. It's none of the Batman movies, I can tell you that. I love The Dark Knight. But man, this is hard. I would probably go with Prestige as number 3. So my number 2 is either going to be Odyssey or Oppenheimer, and I might have to pick the Odyssey. I might be watching this movie over and over and over again when I own it, because I will buy it. I will buy the 4K hard copy of this. I will not buy a digital copy. I will buy the hard 4K disc of this, because disc is better than streaming, or in my opinion. But yeah, Interstellar, Odyssey, Prestige. Prestige is great. Inception would be on my list too. That'd be number 4, because I love Inception also. I love Inception. So, and then I'll go with The Dark Knight after that. But if you did just top 3, those are my top 3. So I kind of went overboard on that one, but there you go. Burley, you go.
Inception number 1, for sure. Do people still debate the ending?
It's a good ending. Makes you
And
think.
then I probably go Interstellar number 2, and then Odyssey. Interstellar got me, bro. I got emotional watching that fucking movie. That's hard to do. Odyssey, yeah, is probably top 5 greatest movies I've ever seen. But as far as the Christopher Nolan shit, yeah, those Inception and Interstellar are up there, along with fucking 7, and it'd probably be, if not just Christopher Nolan movies, but movies all time, it's gonna be Inception, Interstellar, 7,
7.
Gladiator 2,
7
and
is
then
David Fincher.
Odyssey. I said not Christopher Nolan movies. All-time movies. It's me Gladiator 2
Oh, I
and then
get you.
Odyssey. Yeah.
I get you.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh. You got confused me a little bit.
Yeah.
You got me too. It's okay.
Top 5 all time. That's it.
You said
Inception,
7.
Interstellar,
I thought-
Odyssey, Gladiator 2, and 7.
It's just when you said 7 the first time, I was like, wait a minute. And then you said it the second time, I was like, that's David Fincher. That's not Christopher Nolan. You said you were doing top
No, I gave my
movies.
3, and then I gave my Odyssey's probably
Yeah.
top 5 all time. Almost
minute,
as good as Gladiator 2, but yeah.
You're
What?
fucking with us about Gladiator 2, right?
What?
You're fucking with us on Gladiator 2.
That's a masterpiece, dude.
Gladiator 2.
Yes, the second one with Denzel.
Yeah, you're fucking with us. Good. Is he fucking with us, or is he?
I've never
is
even
that-
seen Gladiator 2.
Oh, I was gonna say, I knew you were fucking with us. Right.
Everybody
That's
told
why I
me
was
not to
going
watch
crazy
it, so I
here.
didn't watch it.
You say that's the best masterpiece. I was like, that was a pile of shit. I fucking hated that. I haven't watched it since we did our review. Like, I
I've
seriously
been
have not
wanting
watched it.
wanting to sneak in a Gladiator 2 joke somewhere, so there it
I
was.
will never watch that movie ever again. But yeah, for
Dog
me,
shit.
yeah, number
fuck,
3,
Memento.
I'd go The Prestige, number 3, and number 2, The Dark Knight,
Yeah, I
and
figured
number
that
1,
was
The
in there.
Odyssey.
Yeah,
I can watch.
I knew
this
the Dark
movie.
Knight was in there.
I'll watch this movie every month, man. Just the emotional scene, like I said about Fate earlier, and the dog. Like when I come home, like I've all my life, animals wait for me to die or wait to die when I come home. Even when I was traveling all across the world and stuff like that. Like one time I couldn't make it back for one of my dogs, and I had to call and talk to the dog and say it's okay to go.
Oh shit!
And 10 minutes later, she died. I was like, that hit me.
I'd say a
That's
close fourth of Christopher Nolan movies would be Memento. I really like that movie.
Oh yeah,
Well,
my
just-
son
I
watched
haven't
that
watched
recently.
it in, 20 years, but I really enjoyed that movie.
I
whenever
watched it last week with my son.
I might need
Yeah,
to
that's a good one. That's a very good one. Prestige though is so fucking good though. I love Jackman. I love Christopher Plummer in that. I love David Bowie being in that. That I think that was one of his last roles before he passed away too. I believe. I think that's close to. I think there was only a couple of years left in him after that, but it was really cool with him playing Tesla in that one. But such a good fucking movie.
What about Scarlett Johansson?
Scarlett Johansson.
Helena
was in it too?
Troy.
Yeah, I know.
Helena
Yeah.
Troy.
Oh,
What
that would
about
work.
her?
That would have worked. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah, that would definitely worked. But I think I'm happy with my pick. The one we were talking about, Black Actress. I'm happy that I found one because she is very beautiful.
He sucked
I
on
found
it.
one.
It makes me feel better about myself.
Only one could have done it the correct way, and she's very light skinned.
She's still black. All right, I think. Are you guys good for the pint reviews, or do you think we have any more to talk about?
I'm good.
I think
All right, let's-
I've covered everything.
All right, let's go over our pint reviews. Burley, how about you go first?
Okay.
All right, you remember the pint reviews. 5
I'm
for
trying
enjoyment,
to remember, dude.
5 for critical.
No, I know that, but what are the two?
It's critical enjoyment.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
I thought I said that.
You didn't say enjoyment.
Said
All right, so
critical.
enjoyment is a 5. Could I have shaved some of the beginning off? Probably, but it set the tone. I get it. Dude, I got nothing critical of the movie other than, and my
The short
criticisms
scene
of
with the rock monster, right?
well, that, but my criticisms of it are just like I wanted more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was there, which was sick. It just, did y'all leave this movie wanting a longer movie?
Me and Goot were just talking about this on the phone. How
Yeah, I
feel
would
like
have
there
loved
might-
for it to be longer. Yeah.
I think maybe he'll release a director's cut, but I don't know if Christopher Nolan's the same way like other directors, where the cut that releases on film, because I don't think he's ever released a director's cut of his film ever.
I
Scorsese
also don't know
never
if he
releases a
could.
director's cut. If he did, that would be great, but you'll probably just get I don't even think I've ever seen deleted scenes on his copies of any of his films.
Special
I've never seen
just-
deleted scenes. Yeah,
Nope.
so
But there's not deleted scenes of like The Dark Knight and shit.
no.
No.
Every special features of all of his movies, even Oppenheimer, I've never seen any deleted scenes. So I don't think there's going to be an extended cut. Maybe there will be because it was like over 4 to 5 hours long of this movie, and you could tell that they cut a lot of stuff out. You could tell.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I doubt it. I think what we have is what we're going to, or what we saw is what we're going to get. So,
all right,
but
I'll give it something critical to keep it fucking a little bit more of explaining some of the things. I'll give it a 4.9. Right? Yeah, okay. So a little bit of explain, why were the trees moving when they were fighting the giants? I was wondering that.
It's just magic. I think the opening title card, talk about back in the time where magic existed or whatever it said.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just something like mythological.
I thought that was a masterful scene where he just threw a guy right through the tree and just like right through the middle of the tree and broke the tree. I thought that was pretty cool how they did that. Those guys are getting slaughtered by those guys.
All
like
forced perspective too. They had a bunch of like little 5-foot women. Like his stunt double was a tiny little woman, so that those 7-foot guys look gigantic. Yeah,
it's the same thing they did for the Lord of the Rings. That's basically what they did. It's where they play where the camera's playing with you, which actually is practical, which is cool. It's not CGI. They're going practical. There was a lot of this movie. So Christopher Nolan. That's what I love about Christopher Nolan is he tries to make his movies more practical. These sets actually not big blue screens where it's actually happening, like Inception with all that water's pouring into the room, that actually happened. And also when they flip the fucking truck over in Dark Knight, that actually happened. He keeps it practical and it looks beautiful.
Crashed a plane in Tenet, yeah.
Yep. I haven't seen Tenet in such a long. I'm gonna have to watch it one more time. Like I said, it's my least favorite. I couldn't understand the fucker. Like I had a hard time understanding it.
There's a lot.
So I'm gonna
happening.
have to watch it again. Yeah.
So one last thing. Everybody keeps saying CGI. Apparently, there's a big argument on this. Christopher Nolan does not use CGI. He uses what's called VFX. And I don't know the difference, but that's what everybody keeps saying. He doesn't use CGI. It's VFX. So I don't know what the fuck that means. So
VFX and CGI.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the difference is.
Let's see what that says. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, our AI assistant, what is the difference between VFX and CGI? Let's see what it says. And it says the terms VFX, visual effects, and CGI, computer generated imagery, are often used interchangeably, but they're not the same thing. VFX, a broad category of techniques used to create enhanced shots in film, TV, and games, combines live action footage with digital elements, includes CGI compositing, green screen, motion tracking, map painting, simulations, and more. CGI, one specific technique used within VFX, create images, objects, characteristics of environments entirely using of computers. Focuses on creating 2D or 3D digital content. That's the two differences between each.
No, okay.
Think of it like this: VFX, the whole meal; CGI, one of the ingredients.
Oh, okay. So, suck it, Christopher.
There you go.
And we busted you.
You all right there?
What? Was reading.
Oh, okay. All right, Burley. So you give it. What would you give for critical?
4.9.
4.9.
Is that extra critical? Like I'm being too rude?
You're basically just taking one negative point away, or one negative point away. So you can do that.
So 0.1. There we go. That's my critical. Yeah. I only have that small thing.
So 4.1.
I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm getting confused on the fucking.
I know, right? So,
you're good.
What's going on?
All right. Good. How about you?
Oh boy, yeah. So 5 for enjoyment. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I mean, I've already seen it twice already, but I'll see it a third time this weekend. This will be a watchable every few months, just to have it on in the background, just to hear the soundtrack, it's just a perfect background movie for me just to have in. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was what scares me is just the course we're going on with social media. Like I said something to Burley, and he said this is the way that this is perfect marketing now. So if you can cause this much conversation about the movie, that it's both rage baiting and the positive side of it, it's just free promotion. Because you hear about all these like hidden costs for promoting these movies, and they promoted the heck out of it. But if they can do it in the back end too, this should make $1 billion easily. So that's one thing is like scares me. I'm going to get off social media, like sort of block every damn movie thing I can before it comes out. It's interesting. It's not happening for Spider-Man. So Yeah, so 5 is, I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It was fantastic. It's a 5 for critical as well. As I said, I don't want to repeat everything I said earlier, but I relate to Odysseus, and like I can feel like I could be in his shoes, and like I would do all the same things, and just I thought it was fantastic. Just the scenery, all the cast was fantastic. I had no problem with the cast. It didn't bother me at all. I knew the people he put there, they had a reason to be there, and like he had his vision for the movie, so that was Nolan's vision. So he played out perfectly what he wanted. It was executed perfectly. And yeah, I wouldn't change anything about the movie. Yeah, sure, I wish it was longer. I wish I could see more. This could be like a true, like whatever, Amazon or I think he's Universal now. So Universal could have like a 9-part series of this, this movie, and like go really deep in depth for each monster.
Yeah.
Just that'd be pathetic, just perfect. Each god, how gods come into play. It could have been even better.
Okay, so go into what you just said about the marketing thing.
Yeah.
It's self-markets, right? So 2008. So I don't even know what this cost in today's money. 2008, they spent $150 million just in marketing of The Dark Knight.
Wow.
They spent 125 on this, the Odyssey.
Wow.
So whatever 150 in 2008 dollars is to now, they didn't have to spend as much because the social media does it all for you, dude. Just get them riled up. It's all psyops, dude. Let's do a conspiracy podcast. Yeah, it does all the work for you. They're definitely saving money now.
Yeah. All right. My
total investment of $375 million. They only paid Matt Damon $15 million.
Yeah,
I
that's wild.
only paid $15 million for this movie.
Matt Damon only got paid $15 million for this movie. He was the highest paid actor and only got $15 million.
So yeah, Elliot Page and Helena Troy got $1 million each.
Mm-hmm. What's
like
his
5
name?
minutes.
Spider-Man got like 7.5.
I can see that. He
Batman
had a big role.
Got like 6.
Who got 6?
And Batman.
Oh, Pattinson.
Catwoman got.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, she.
You're fucking hilarious, Burley.
Only character names, dude. I think she was the second one. Sorry, I think she got like second. 10 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
No, only 15 for such a giant movie is kind of wild to me. Especially with Dumb and Dumber, he was getting paid like $40 million. A fucking Jim Carrey was.
That's crazy. Well, you know what? I mean, the amount of budget that went into this movie with having to go over to different continents because they filmed. How many places did they film in? Like 15 different places or something like that. Yeah. So I mean, it's a lot of a budget right there, and they took their pay cut. I mean, Matt Damon didn't want to do. I saw some type of interview where he didn't want to do this movie, and somebody told him to do it or something like that. Or no, that was The Martian. Where Ridley Scott said Matt Damon didn't want to be in The Martian. And Ridley Scott said, why? He says, because I was in Interstellar. It's a similar role to Interstellar. I was just in that. He said, who the fuck cares? And he took the role because of that. Like Ridley Scott literally said, who the fuck cares?
No shit.
I thought, yeah, no, that's something. But he was also in, I wonder what he got paid for Oppenheimer. Because he had a small role in Oppenheimer. Well, I wouldn't say small. It was probably about almost half the movie.
Has anybody done more cameos than him? Like, did you know he was going to be in Interstellar? He just kind of like.
No, I did not. I did not know he was even in that when he pops up at the end. I always remember his cameo from Eurotrip. You remember that?
Yeah.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my Pine reviews real quick.
Okay.
Enjoyment for this movie is a 5. I was not expecting this too. I was not expecting to give a 5 to this movie. I was expecting to be completely heartbroken by watching this movie, and I was completely blown by how great it was. Everything was great about it. It was epic in scale. It was the score. It was the characters. It was the acting, the adventure. I mean, this felt like because I grew up watching those old Greek movies like Jason the Argonauts and the one with the flying horse. God, I can't believe I forgot. Clash of the Titans, the original Pegasus. Clash of the Titans. Yes, Pegasus. Thank you. In the Gold Owl. I remember that from that movie. That movie, I grew up with. But all those old movies where they got like the claymation characters, the Ray Harryhausen movies and stuff like that, and this kind of went into modern take of it, and they did it great. Yes, you kind of wish that they showed more, especially with only the 2 minutes of the rock monster. But in my opinion, I think it was just enough because this was a very This was a movie just about Odysseus, and the whole movie is just about him trying to get home, his 10-year trip back home, and then I actually enjoyed the whole thing with Calypso keeping him and trying to keep him on that island and everything else. It was beautiful.
She was an immortal nymph, by the way. Nymph.
Nympho, that fucking whore. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
Zeus was a horn boy. Zeus like fucked all the women down in Greece. I mean, he liked to fuck. He was a fucking whore. Like
how slutty were the women though? He would show up in the form of a goose and fuck chicks, like shit like that. Like Zeus was a fucking wild son of a bitch.
Fucked a bull. I mean, it brings me back to Caligula when you think about it. But the whole ordeal, this movie was beautiful. So enjoyment's a 5. Critically, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm giving it a 5. Yes, I have little quirks about it, but it does not take away from the movie, so I'm not going to give it a negative view about it. I casting choices, certain things, it's little small things that are like pegging at my head, like, but they're not like I could just shoo it away. Go. That probably is a weird way to say it, but it wasn't bothering me. I really enjoyed it. Critically, this movie was beautiful. It was done masterful. The fucking ship scenes, the ocean. I remember there was a scene where there was a dolphin going in the water that actually happened on. Happened in was it Goot? Did you tell me about that, or did I find that online? I remember something about that, about the dolphin.
Everywhere online.
Yeah, there was something where the dolphin actually came in the shot. It was perfect. They left that in the movie, but everything was beautiful about this movie. Troy looked great. I love the whole, the destruction of Troy. That sound around you is like you're actually there when you're in the theater. So this movie, if you haven't seen it, get your ass to the fucking theater and see it. It is worth the watch. I am telling you flat out, go see this movie. Go see it on IMAX screen. It is amazing to watch. These guys got probably the better IMAX preview of it compared to what I did, but what I got, I was so happy. And I'd like to go see it again. I would not mind seeing this movie again. It was so good. Highly recommend it. So critical and enjoyment, 5 out of 5.
I'm gonna try and see it. Have you heard of the 4DX?
I saw that. I saw footage of people doing that.
Is that the 3D theater or the one where you actually feel things?
Yeah,
the environment where it rains on you. Yeah.
I saw a TikTok video. I saw a TikTok video where they had the water coming at you, or the mist coming at you, and everything else. I've seen those before. I've seen
that.
They have a real Cyclops come in, eats one of your fucking friends. It's a whole thing. It sucks, dude.
Yeah, I believe there was a scene where wolves were running towards the screen, and they actually run through the aisles or something like that. They have them run through the aisles like dogs, basically. So I've seen many videos of those, and I've been in a 4DX theater before at Busch Gardens. It was probably way back where you feel things happen where you feel like the air underneath your chair, or you feel something blow in your face, or you get a sprinkle of water and stuff like that. But they've gotten more and more masterful with it and gotten better with it through time. So they have this in 4DX.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it too.
It's in Japan, isn't it? I'm sure it's like
no, there's one here in Charlotte.
Really? The one I saw was in L.A. Yeah. So.
Oh, that'd be really cool. I'm sure, like whenever they shows the ship in the ocean, like with all the waves and everything, you could just feel the water like splashing against your face or something like that.
If I spilled my $35 M&Ms, I'd be pissed. Just pissed.
No, but I think that's the fact that we all gave this a high rating for this movie is crazy. We all gave it basically.
My rating was right, by the way, 4.9. That was it. Yeah, that was right. All right. Fuck, I'm not retarded, guys.
You know the idiot I am, and I think I should take a shot for it. Is that I forgot to put us live on Twitch, and we've been doing this not live at all. So it's just going to be recording.
I looked at the chat. I'm like, no one's commented.
They hate us on Thursdays.
Because I had the thing toggled off, and I realized in the middle of the show, I was like, this shit is not live. So I'm just going to have to go with it. It's just not going to be a live show. But no, we didn't tell anybody about it. But I would have loved to see some comments about it. But that's my own fault. So I got to make sure to turn that back on. But I'm gonna have this out tomorrow, so I will have this edited tonight. This will be an easy edit since I got the sound fixed. We'll be good. Definitely, guys, recommend it. I think we all give it a huge 2 thumbs up. We recommend this movie. Seriously, this was amazing
100%.
and so much fun to talk about. I was
calling people after the movie, and I was telling them, you got to go see this fucking movie. I was texting people, you got to see this fucking movie.
So, did I get you to see this movie in theaters, Burley?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did. You were like, I'm going to see it. And then I think Ron said, hey, I'm going to go see it. I was like, fuck, I better go see it. These assholes are fucking talking about this movie. I don't know anything about it.
This might be the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. You're like, stop it. Like,
yeah. I hate going into movies knowing anything but just the trailer. I hate it.
When you said it was the greatest movie of your life in the chat, Goot, I thought you were fucking with me. I thought you were like doing that. I was like, he's being sarcastic. His ass is being sarcastic. He probably hated this movie. But then Burley started doing his like, maybe this movie's good. Okay, well, I'm seeing it Sunday. I walk out of the theater. I'm like, those guys were right. That movie was fucking awesome. So it worked.
Like, you never responded. I was on the phone with Good. I was like, I'm just gonna put in the chat that movie sucked ass and see what Ron says. You never even responded. I was like, fucking guy.
I'm horrible about chats, so I just probably if you say something, you're gonna have to say, "Hey, Ron, dumbass, look up at."
No,
I said something to you.
I'm a little chatty bastard. I'm sure you've seen that. So.
No, it's you're good. I'm just horrible with chat groups. I'm just not that good at them. But no, we have a fun chat group though. It's fun. It's fun to have you guys talk on there. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. This was so much fun, but like I said, we recommend this, and seriously, go see it, and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be doing some other hot takes this year. I think we're doing Street Fighter. I believe me and Stu are going to be doing Street Fighter, and we have some other ones down the road, so we'll be getting there. Oh,
I'll jump in on that one.
Oh, for Street Fighter?
Yes.
Fuck yeah! I love that, man. That'd be great. Maybe we can get a whole crew in there.
Burley, you want in, Burley?
When does the Street Fighter come out?
October 17th.
All right, just warn me when it's closer. I'll find time to watch it. Yeah.
I'll be off of work, so the day that I see it, the day that we see it, I plan on us recording. Well, what day is the 17th?
It's a Friday.
Usually that's a Thursday. Usually
we'll see it Thursday, the 16th.
Yeah, we'll probably be doing the recording on like Saturday or something like that because Stu won't be able to be available until the weekend. Yeah, because he works on weeknights, but we'll figure it out. But we're gonna go ahead and sign off, guys. Later.